husband agrees with me. He has his bags packed already. He's got shoes. He's got the clown makeup and everything. He's thinking about getting a small car. But I told him just wait on that just a little bit. But, I mean, just seeing that crowd going ooh and ah, it set a fire in me. And I just got to say I'm sorry that I have to quit. And you got to do everything by yourself. And, yeah. So, we're going to be leaving now. And I hope that you take care of yourself, okay? All right. Anything you need to say to me? No, never mind. It's okay. I don't want to make things awkward with you. All right, you have a good time. Bye. Man, what the fuck? Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well and you're staying safe out there. Today's video, I wanted to share something that I have been doing for almost the past 8 years now. Now, next week is my 8th year anniversary as a photographer. And I'm kind of excited about that because it took like some hard work and some stress and a lot of tears to get where I am today. And I'm just grateful that I've made it this far doing what I do. And that's what this video is mostly about, to help someone that is trying to get into portrait photography. Now, portrait photography is one of the most easiest things to take photos of when it comes to people, but I wanted to share my tips on how I got started and what you can do to get started. So, let's get this started. Because this intro was pretty hard to do. It took me like 13 tries. So let's get into it. Let's go. Hold on. So, the first one, and that is finding models. Now, you kind of already have models at your disposal already. The best way to go about this is not to just jump into some agency and say, hey, I need some models, because you're just starting out. They're not going to give you pretty much anything. So the second and first best option is family and friends, or of a lover if you have one out there. I don't, but that's not what we're talking about today. But if you have someone that is close to you that'll help you, try to hone your skills, get you some practice in, and you just keep going on and on. Now, your family members or other friends can reach out to other friends that are trying to, get in the process. And as you keep going, your skills get much better and better and better. Then you realize you went from taking photos of one person to almost 30 people. That's how I started. I was always doing photos of a friend until I got to the point where I'm at now, where I'm able to just contact agencies and I can end up getting models for here and there for any project that I have going on. So reach out to a family or friend, and or just tell your boyfriend or girlfriend, hey, let's go take some photos. I want to get my skills sharpened, But yes, once you have all of that completely set up, the next part that you should try to be doing is creating a portfolio. Hi, that's me. Now, this part is not necessarily for people that are just trying to do portrait photography as a hobby. This part is more for the people that are trying to take it completely more serious now. And when it comes to your photography, you want to make sure that you have a very nice portfolio. There are websites out there that can help you make one up. But the one thing that you're going to need is that your social media, it works to a certain extent, but it's not going to help you every single time. Best thing to do is create a website and have a portfolio set and done, a really nice clean one. That way you can reach out to the clients or whoever it is that you're trying to reach out to. They see that you have some skills. Also, do not forget to place your best work inside of this portfolio. Do not place everything that when you started until however long you've been doing photography now. You want to place your best work in there because this is what shows and presents you as an artist or as whatever it is that you're trying to do. And this actually goes for a lot of wedding photographers, fashion, portrait, commercial, etc., etc. You want to make sure to have that portfolio on you at all the time. I've always loved this place. It's always been like the coolest place here that I like. This is actually a spot where I've started building my portfolio, actually. And it's just nice to see this area. It looks cool during this time of the day. But what we're going to talk about is something that is going to be pretty short, because at first, when I first started this, I thought this was relatively the hardest thing to do, and that is reaching out to modeling agencies. It's actually not that hard if you think about it. There are a plethora of modeling agencies out there to choose from. And once you have your skills intact and you have your portfolio intact, the best thing to do is to email them, ask them if they have any new faces they would like to test, and if they reach back out to you, bada bing, bada boom. That's pretty much it. You kind of will get a no, and you probably will not hear nothing back from anyone, but don't let that discourage you. Like I said, there's plenty of other modeling agencies out there that are willing to say yes to you. And if you keep shooting with their models over and over and over, you can end up building a very good relationship with you to where they'll end up contacting you. And that's the place that you kind of want to be. Not just with one agency, but with multiple, where they just send you models. Hey, you want to shoot with this model? She's brand new. Yes. And that'll help both of you out with her book, which is a portfolio, and your portfolio. And test shoots, for people that don't know this, you don't really get paid for them. What it does is just to help you and the model expand your craft. That's pretty much it. And there's nothing bad with that, especially if you want to like get something done, especially when it comes to a project or whatever. But it's not that hard. Just send them an email, state your name, what you do, and then you send in your link to your website of where your portfolio is. That's it. That's literally it. Can we just soak in this view just a little bit longer? Just a little bit longer. And then I'll finish the video and do my other two things. Now, my next tip that I wanted to get into is not necessarily a tip. It's pretty much motivation. Sometimes doing this type of photography, whether it's portrait, fashion, etc., you can feel discouraged because the other competition that is out there. Take that aspect out of your mind and just allow yourself to be the best that you can be with your craft. I've seen countless people look at other people's work or even look at my work and state to themselves that I can't do this. It's completely wrong. Your mind fills your head up with doubt, and that's one thing you just really need to like separate from this. You are the best at what you do. I can't do a certain thing that another photographer can do, and another photographer can't do the certain things that I do. It's not a competition. The only competition you have is with yourself. So never give up. Completely keep moving forward, and you'll end up being the best at what it is that you do. And you'll have other people that are being inspired, or you'll motivate someone in the long run. So it's not a tip. It's more motivation. Just keep your head up and go along with the 3 things that I've taught you, and just practice your ass off. Just go forth in it. Now that you've gotten your skills up, you've been reaching out to models, your portfolio looks very great, you've been staying motivated, the one key thing out of all of those and everything that you do as a creator or an artist is just have fun. Just have fun. My name is Orange. You guys stay safe and keep dreaming. Peace.